Hello, people. Today we are doing a Hololive 3N predictions, or Hololive EN Gen 3 predictions. Hololive 3N, that's what they should call them. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to be making predictions about themes, characters, personalities, voice types, and maybe some things to look forward to in the future that might be changing with the release of Gen 3, since Holo EN is expanding more and more by the year. Let's get to it. Anyways, okay. Characters. We had Myth, and then we had Council, which was like more abstract concepts. We had time, space, civilization, nature, or Mother Nature, and chaos. I don't think they can go any higher than Council, because I mean, how do you get higher than time, space, chaos, Mother Nature, so on and so forth? How do you expand from that? What's the next one going to be, God or something? And so I can't imagine they're going to go higher than that. I guess they could do other abstract concepts, but if I were them, I would kind of tone it back down. Rather, I think they should go back to just their original plan that they used to do, to where they just do like Myth. They just choose a theme, and then just some sort of theme that's a lot more doable and less abstract. Speaking of themes or characters, I'm thinking Greek or Roman gods/goddesses. I think that would be awesome. And they could do gender bend. They could do the gods like Hades or Zeus, but do like girl versions of those. Boom. That would sell. People would love that, including myself. That would be pretty awesome to see an anime girl in a toga. Just saying. Look how much lore that has. You just steal the lore from Roman and Greek mythology. Another theme that could be interesting. On my last video, I did Holostarzian, and a lot of people were saying it would be fun to see Super Sentai theme. Power Rangers, all 5. That would be awesome. I loved that. I would love that. I would be rooting for the blue Power Ranger. Another one, they could do superheroes, like crime fighters saving the day. They'll have cool outfits and cool powers, and that could be their theme that they go for lore-wise, and oh, this girl is super elastic girl or something. They really could go anywhere. I think they need to tone it down though. No more abstract concepts. I think it's more fun when you have just like a simple character rather than time. Moving on. Talents. I think one of the good talents to have would be someone who is a good host/MC that is willing to do special events, like make her own special event streams in a bunch of different fun collab streams. Holo EN is starting to do a lot more collabs now, of course with the addition of Council and Iris. I think it would be better to do more variety streams when it comes to collabs, because right now their collab streams are just limited to gaming, which is great and all, but there's a lot more other than gaming that you can do. And I know they sometimes do fun extra streams like the one Kiara did a few months ago with Ina, Fauna, and Mume, and they did the fashion competition. I thought that was really fun, and it wasn't gaming. I'd like to see more of that. I think someone who would be good at kind of narrating those and emceeing those would also help those a lot, because with those streams you need somebody good to lead it. Girls like Fubuki and Mio, they're great examples of people who are really good at hosting those events and making them more exciting and able to kind of control and lead where the stream can go and make it more funnier or more entertaining, and so I think that would be a great addition. Another talent that I think would be good would be somebody who's good at doing comedy skits or comedy streams. Kind of like Coco. Somebody that would do not necessarily Asakoko skits. I don't want them to keep on doing the same Asakoko skit, but some sort of comedy skit, pre-recorded comedy skits. People would love that. As well as, so not only comedy skits, but also comedy streams. Kind of like Coco's Reddit beep post meme review, right? I think those would be great. People loved those. I mean, she would get like 60,000 viewers live. That was great. People loved that. Those were hilarious. And I think not necessarily meme reviews, but some sort of comedy streams. Just something funny, right? Not just the streamer being funny, but just the topic of the stream that they're doing is just funny in general. I think that would be really interesting. And that kind of also ties into more variety streams. I'd like to see more variety streams with this new generation. Some new things other than just gaming. Another talent that I think could be really cool is just somebody who's good at talking and storytelling. As you've seen with, if you ever watch Subaru or Marine, those two are excellent storytellers and they make talking about anything interesting, right? Subaru does her weekly free talk streams where she just highlights what she did the past week and all the funny things that happened, or just her thoughts about things that happened. That's genius. People love that. And Marine, she frequently talks about just anything ever and everything. Her life experience, stories she has, her thoughts and opinions on whatever. Those are wonderful, and I think we could use a girl on the EN side that more regularly does just talking. I think it'd be cool if there was a girl who was good at cooking or baking, and she was particularly interested in making streams that were more focused towards that. Like, for example, let's say this girl was really good at cooking. Well, she could do cook along with me streams where she posts the recipe on Twitter before the stream, and then so the viewers can follow along with her in the recipe, and then she on stream can have a hand cam showing how she's making up the pasta. You know what I'm saying? How she cooks the pasta, how she throws the tomato sauce in, how she makes her meatballs, you know? I think that would be great, and I think that'd be really fun. I would love to do that. Like, I would love to watch one of the VTubers and be like, hey, I want to make that. I'll make it with them. I mean, that's just so much fun. You play cool music in the background. That's just a genius idea. At the end, after she's created her delicious pizza pie or apple pie, she posts it on Twitter and goes, boom! That's what you get if you follow my recipe. You know what I'm saying? That would be delicious. I would love that. Personalities. Oh, this is kind of a fun side one that I was interested in doing. I think it would be fun to have a girl that was very flirty / such a tease. You know what I mean? I would have to say the girl that's most like that so far, I think would be Fauna. But Fauna only does it with a few people, and so that's why I say I want a girl that does it with like almost everybody. Does the like really flirty teasy. I don't know, I think we're kind of missing that right now. I think that would be a fun addition. Number 2, we need a straight man, of course. We need somebody to keep all the other girls in line. And of course, when there's a straight man, you need a funny man. And so we need some sort of clown girl that doesn't mind joking all the time. She's never serious. And so that'd be perfect. So funny man, straight man, that would be absolutely wonderful collabs. Voice types. We have a wide range of voice types so far. I think we're missing an One-san voice type for Holo EN. I don't think we really have that yet. We do have girly, feminine types, but not so much more like mature lady. Voice types. I think that would be very nice. I think it would be cool to have a cool anime protagonist voice type. Like, I don't know, like, what's a cool female anime protagonist? And then more deep voices, just in general. With the addition of Hololive 3N, we will see some changes in the way of how the EN branch is growing. Because it's getting more girls, and with more girls you need to have different approaches to just everything. And more opportunities will open up, especially with the addition of the Holostars EN. First off, with Hololive Gen 3, of course there will be more collab opportunities, right? When Council and Iris came along to Holo EN, that opened up so many more collab opportunities. Not only opportunities, but it's almost as if it made the girls feel more comfortable with collabing, just in general. I don't know, I think Myth, or Council and Iris, gave them a lot more options and took the pressure off of collabs, and gave some more interesting dynamics between the girls. And we've gotten to see new sides, and we've gotten to see them grow closer to each other because of more girls just coming along. Something too is I'm curious if they will add an A-chan to this new Holo EN 3rd generation. I think they desperately are in need of an A-chan for the EN side. They need somebody who's kind of like a staff person that can also narrate and host things and kind of fill in a lot of the in-betweens that A-chan does for the JP side, and can do a lot of promotional stuff and the things like the official Hololive 12 to 15 minute clips, or just whatever, promotional videos for new albums, just things like that. I think they desperately are in need of an A-chan for the EN side. Okay, well, those were my predictions for Hololive 3N, Hololive Gen 3 EN. I imagine they'll be coming out next month. That's my guess. I'm putting my money, here's my money, all my millions of dollars on the table. That's my bet next month. Because it'll be 11 months since Council's debut, and that's how Myth to Council, it was 11 months as well. So I imagine 11 months. July. So yeah, thank you for watching, and look forward to the Hololive Gen 3 EN debuts whenever they come out. Goodbye.